My name is Samuel O. Ibeh. O for Ogenogaga. I'm from Nigeria, but I'm based in South Africa. I'm a drummer. I've been playing drums for over 3 decades now, about 35, 36 years. I've been in the industry of music. I teach, I mentor, I write music, I produce music, and also do drum clinics and seminars when necessary. Well, I have been a musician and a drummer for a long time, as I can remember. But one of the things I find very interesting is as a drummer and as a musician, you want to get the right sound from your instrument. And over the years, I have been privileged to play in different places in the world, in Europe, in Africa, in different parts of the world. I've traveled far and wide with music, and I've recorded and I've performed with several international and local artists. But I find it difficult most of the time to capture the kind of sound I'm looking for, because I'm very, very particular about my sound as a drummer. If you ask around, people will tell you I'm very, very fussy about how I sound. Why? Because I believe that the sound of a drum kit should be captured in the best possible way. It should not be filtered, it should not be altered. It should be captured and given back to you the way you give it out. And one of the essence of doing these things, you want to find fulfillment in playing. And even in studios, in live performances, in festivals, in church, in drum clinics, and big spaces and small spaces, you want to capture the right sound, without losing the essence of your drum sound. And also as an African, I believe that African drumming is very special. Special such that our culture is based on drumming. We tell a lot of stories by drumming. Our sound as African, drums and the drum sound is very key. You cannot tell an African story without the drums. So for me, the drum mics plays a very, very important role. I have used a lot of drum mics over these years. I've used different kind of drum mics in different spaces, but I have not been able to find the actual drum mic that gives me satisfaction until I've come across the XE Electronics. The XE Electronic mic is such that when I came across it at first, I thought, okay, is this one of those mics that you want to use, and at the end of the day you just toss it aside? Okay, it works, but to my greatest surprise, I was blown away when I came across this mic, because the sound it gave me, I was surprised. So surprised that the clarity of these drum mics, XE Electronic gave me, I did not expect it. The low frequency, the mid, the high frequency, they're just in the right proportion. It's not, you don't get more than this. I can tell you that. As a professional drummer and as a experienced drummer, if I've been playing professional drumming for over 3 decades, I can tell you I have seen and I've heard mics, but this one is another level. The XE Electronic mics gives me a complete sound. As an African drummer, you want to capture the right sound in terms of the low frequency, the high frequency, and the mid frequency. And the drums mic gives me that in a perfect sense. It gives me that in holistically. I have seen mics, but this one, I can tell you, is just amazing. As a drummer, one of the challenges you find that when you are setting up your drum, you find that the mic gets in your way. It gets in your cymbals. You don't have space to place your mic. You don't have space to place your cymbals because the mic is so done such a way that it comes in your way of your cymbals, and you have to adjust your sound or your setup to fit the mic. You can accommodate the mic, but for the XC electronic, the reverse is the case. Actually, the mic fits into your setup. It's not on your way. It's just set up such that you can place it whatever angle you place it. You still get the right sound and the right clarity of sound from the drum mics, and it's not on your way. It's perfectly set up. The clamps are just beautifully made, that so firm, so strong, and when you hit it, it's not rattling. It's not rattling. It's not giving an extra sound, because especially in the studio, when you are recording as a studio drummer, when you are recording the drums, you don't want to get extra sound from your microphones, from your stuff. But with the XC electronic, it's so firm, so solid. You hit the snare drum, you hit the toms, you kick the drums, and it's not moving. Firmly sticked on the drum, and for me that is the plus. And when I came across this mic, I was flabbergasted, to say the least, because I have never heard a microphone that sounds this good as the XC electronic. So I recommend this mic to drummers out there. You won't go wrong with XC electronics. You will not go wrong. I'm saying this because I've used it, I've tried it, I used it. I'm very, very fussy when it comes to sound and drum mics and tone wise. I've used it in a small space, in a club setup, in a studio setup, in a large hall setup where you have bad acoustic, and it still cut across. It came out perfectly well, without tweaking a lot. Just the right frequency. It gives you. You don't have to color it. You don't have to color the frequency. It just cuts across the way you want it to cut across. So for me, the XC electronic mics does it for me. I'll recommend it anytime, any day, anywhere, any section, any studio, and any festival. It's my go-to mic.